back to the channel of Pro Ends of Vids, and welcome back to another Saints review. So yeah, no, look, obviously it was a anticipated good match, and obviously a game between Wigan and Saints is always due to be big, and because it's a rivalry game, and obviously there's so much at stake for both clubs, because Saints want to try and lock in a top place in the ladder, whereas Wigan just want to try and actually probably take the first place away from us. And you know, they help their efforts in getting there, you know, because they got a good win over us today, winning 30 points to 10, so a 20-point win. And yeah, no, look, I think you got to give them credit for how they played. And you know, I think that, you know, I did think Wigan would turn up, but I didn't think they would win at first. But obviously, yeah, look, obviously I thought Saints would win, obviously only because they have found some good form recently, and yeah, no, they've just been playing pretty well recently. I just thought that the trip to DW would be another win, but no, look, Wigan, don't underestimate them. They were pretty good, and their defence was, yeah, probably the biggest thing that was really good in their game. Like, their defence was good. Individual players played pretty well. Like, I thought Jay Field and Bevan French did their pretty much their combination that is always working for them. You know, just that combo between the Field and French, it's always working, and yeah, they combined for a nice try on the full-time bell at the end there, which was unnecessary for us to let him, but it happened, and you can't do much about it now. Liam Marshall played pretty well. Like, he got a try there, and yeah, I thought he was pretty good on the wing for what I saw. Has had a pretty good year this year, actually, so no, credit to him. And you know, the halves, Cuss and Harry Smith pretty much steered the side too, and Mike Cooper was probably one of the best players on ground for Wigan. As for Saints, Jack Wellesby was a bit off. Like, he wasn't really on his game today. He's a great young player, and I think he's a fantastic rookie who might go up there as one of the rookies of the year. But yeah, it wasn't his best game today. But that's probably just because that Wigan just had that tactic of putting him off, I suppose. And yeah, no, look, he'll be back. Wellesby, I think once he gets his confidence back, and once he has a big game again, he'll be fine. So no, I won't get too hard on Wellesby. As for other players, Joe Batchelor wasn't too bad on the wing, I thought. Did an alright job, or Sen, I should say. But I was supposed to say the winger, Jonathan Bennison. Look, I understand players, but he had a couple of knock-ons in himself today, so hopefully he fixes that a little. Yeah, look, it was a pretty poor performance, actually. I can't really think of too many players that did a good job. You know, I thought Roby was pretty good in some of his runs. Like, Roby still got it, in my opinion, and he's going for another year as well. So no, that's good. That's good to hear. And he had a good game today, I thought, despite losing. So Roby, consistent performer, and he had a good game. But yeah, it's hard to really pinpoint of what players actually did well for us, because the whole team was pretty much crap and weren't on today. But that just credits to Wigan and the way they played. But yeah, no, we can't drop another game, otherwise we're at risk of losing our place at the top of the ladder. Gonna go for the try scorers now. So for Wigan, Bevan French got a double. Like I said, Bevan French had a really good game today and was probably one of the best in the field, along with Mike Cooper and, you know, Jay Field, people like that. Liam Marshall then scored a try as well, and Liam Marshall was very good, like I said. And Liam Farrell got one for Wigan as well. Then Jay Field got one, and Harry Smith with 5 goals. As for Saints, Joe Batchelor got a try, Joey Lassie got a try, and Johnny Lomax with 1 conversion. At half-time, it was 18 points to 2. And when it was 18 points to 2, I was like, oh, well, we got to score first, because if we don't score first, then Wigan are obviously going to run away with it, and it'd probably be a bit too late. But once Joey Lassie did score a try, I was like, okay, the comeback's back on. I think we have a chance to go the whole way and go back here. But it was pretty short-lived when it crashed over for a try for Liam Marshall, and it was a good try, actually, because at first I thought Liam Marshall had his feet out over the touchline there, but yeah, he saved it, and it was a good try. So I suppose that this loss was just a case of the other side being too good, which was Wigan over Saints. So bounce back next week, hopefully for us. But until then, thanks for watching the review. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your thoughts on the game in the comment section down below. But until then, see you next time for another Saints review.